It is time for another YouTube live stream. I'm Zach. Welcome back. Let's play some games. Today it's Sunday night, and we are back playing City Skylines on my military base build in the tropics. I hope everybody had a great weekend. You're looking forward to a great new week. Let's jump in and play some City Skylines. Today is a great episode because we are working on the downtown, which is always one of my favorite things to do in this game. Build a downtown. We started last Sunday designing the road layout, so today is the fun stream where we get to start building skyscrapers. It's going to be a lot of fun. Welcome to V5. I see you in chat already. Good to see you. I hope you had a great weekend. This is my third stream 3 days in a row. So, is this me going back to Zach Daily Games? I don't know. No, it's not. But yeah, I've been super into video games this weekend. I don't know. So the Friday and Saturday were kind of spontaneous. I decided I just want to start. I just wanted to play some Minecraft, and I've been very inspired lately. So I started a new world, and I got very excited. Sorry, I'm opening my drink here. Drinking Perrier with lime. You can't see because the can is green. Anyway, yeah, I've been playing some Minecraft. I'm going to be playing more Minecraft on this channel. I'm kind of easing off of City Skylines as City Skylines 2 is coming out. Everyone is playing City Skylines 2. I, of course, don't get an early release, so I got to wait 6 weeks to play the real thing. But even when I finally get the real City Skylines 2 game, I'm not going to stream it right away. I'm going to wait a little bit. You know, everybody else is streaming it. All the big streamers are streaming it. I'm going to wait a little bit. I'm going to learn the game a little bit before I play it live. Here's the thing. I'm just going to tell you guys what I think. I have never looked forward to a game as much as I'm looking forward to City Skylines 2. I've watched all of the things. It looks like the perfect game. Like if someone designed the perfect game for me personally, it would be City Skylines 2. Like it looks like the perfect game. I've never looked forward to a game so much before. And I know I'm going to love every aspect of it. I'm going to love the whole thing because they've put out so much footage of it. I know what I'm going to get. And I'm going to love everything I'm going to get. It's going to be amazing. And so what I'm going to do, and you guys probably hate this, but I'm not going to play it initially on stream. I'm going to lock myself into a room and just absorb it all in when it finally comes out. I'm going to download it, and I'm just going to sit alone by myself in a room and just love every second of it. And one of the ways that I play video games, when I get a new video game, I'm the type of video game player where I read all the instructions. I'm the type of person where I read instruction manuals. So I go through all the tutorials and I read all the help screens and I get to do all of the. I don't want to do that kind of stuff on stream, but I'm going to enjoy every second of it. I'm like looking forward to it so much. It's going to be awesome. So 6 weeks it comes out, and that's what I'm going to be doing. In the meantime, I'm planning on playing more Minecraft on this channel while I'm doing that off stream. So, yeah, I'm super excited about my new Minecraft series, so it's going pretty good. Anyway, Liam is in chat. Hey, man, and Claude is in chat. V5 says, I'm waiting for the mods to come out. Liam says you're going to wait for the bugs to be ironed out? Question mark? Yeah, right, Zach. Keep telling yourself that. V5 says, watch, they will decide to make it a game where you will have to be online to play it and lots of bugs. Here's the other thing. I haven't watched any of the other YouTubers' City Skylines 2 footage. Like, everybody's been putting up their videos of City Skylines 2 gameplay. I've decided... All I'm watching is the videos put out by City Skylines 2, like the official promotional videos. I'm not watching any gameplay footage because I want to be surprised. I want to kind of get it and experience it for the first time by myself. So I'm not watching any gameplay. I saw that Biffa put out a video, City Planner Plays put out a video, All the big people put out a video. I'm not watching any of them. I'm just going to wait, and when it comes out, I'm going to explore it all on my own. V5 says, watch, they will decide to make it a game where you have to be online to play it and lots of bugs. I don't think there's going to be very many bugs. I mean, they've been showing footage of the game for like a year now, and it doesn't, I mean, it looks pretty bug-free from what I've seen for like the last year. So they've been probably fixing bugs for the last year. I mean, but it looked great a year ago. I mean, I bet there's not going to be too many bugs. Taco Time's in chat saying, this is Zach, welcome back, let's play some games. I'm going to wait till City Skylines 3. You're going to have to wait a long time, man. All right, well, let's get back to this city. I do love this city so much. Just look at this. So we built this little grid here for the downtown, thanks to V5. This is a lot of V5's suggestion is to do our downtown layout like this, and I love it. It's going to look so good. But look at the street view here. Just look at the mountains in the background. I mean, this looks so beautiful. Oh, this city is so much fun to build on. Let's take a quick look at the factory we built last week. So we added this brand new factory because we had so much demand for industry. And this also looks really great here. This is a sneaker factory, and look at how much money it's making up for us. It's making so much money. This is amazing. It's got all the goods it needs. And this whole area here, it's like a very industrial area over here down by the docks. And it just looks great. And then, of course, we have all of our battleships lined up, ready to go to war, along with our aircraft carrier, which looks so cool. Yeah, it looks pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm very into this like military mindset lately, and I mentioned this on Claude from Chicago streams. Claude just streamed earlier today, and yeah, I'm watching Band of Brothers, which is this HBO miniseries that took place in World War II. So good, oh my goodness! And I watched that series at like it's been over 10 years since I've seen it, and so I'm watching it again. I'm shocked. I don't remember anything. I thought like I would have remembered what, like it'd be like I was watching it again. It's like I'm watching it for the first time. And I don't, like, how did I forget everything that happened? Everything's like taking me by surprise. Like it's crazy. And it's like, it's such a good World War II series. And yeah, how did I forget everything that happened? Well, I mean, it's been a long time, but yeah, I highly recommend it. It's very, very good. Liam says Zach has been streaming daily. Yeah, the last 3 days in a row. I'll probably take a little bit of break after this, but we'll be streaming again soon. V5 says, has Zach got to Why We Fight yet? I don't know what that is. Probably not. Oh, let's do, before we get into the building, let's do one of my favorite things. Oh, I see a little error sign over here. What's the error sign? What? There's a problem in the dog park? Oof. Oh no, everything looks like it's burned. What happened? Burned. Oh, there was a big fire here. Look at all the trees are charred. Oof. Okay, we'll rebuild that. Hopefully the dog park will come back to life soon. Yeah, I'm loving these little communities that we built over here. It just looks so lovely. I love this like little apartment complex thing in here. Oh, this is something. This has always bothered me. Do you guys remember when we built this? We made this like Costco over here. And I think this build looks great. Like, what a great looking Costco. But no one ever comes here. The parking lot's completely empty. Like, why does nobody want to come to Costco? I mean, there are people here. I guess there's a few people standing around. But I expected this parking lot to be full. I mean, I don't know if you've been to Costco before. I mean, I've been to Costco. Like, it's hard to get a parking spot in Costco. Like, why is this not working? It's like and you know what? I got advice from you guys in chat. You guys in chat said this was the size of parking lot I needed for a Costco. And so we built it this big, and no one's using it. How could that happen? How could I follow your advice and no one's parking here? Maybe no one in my town likes to go to Costco. I don't know what the deal is. Liam says, I remember we didn't build any buildings downtown. How's it a downtown without buildings? Well, we're going to fix that today, Liam. Claude says, I love that show. Where are the people? Liam says it's Costco at 7 a.m. All right, before we start building, let's look at statistics. Statistics is one of my favorite things in this game. I love playing a game that's just like full of statistics that you can look at. And of course, I use a mod to look at my statistics. And it's this one here. It's called More City Statistics. Look at the jump in population. This has been from all the neighborhoods I've been building on the military base. It's basically increased our population like 15,000 people since I started building all these like neighborhoods. So that looks great. It's kind of leveled off a little bit because this was when we were building the street layout for downtown. We weren't building any actual buildings. But I noticed this mod must have been updated because there's a new series of statistics you can look at. It's called Transport Economy. It's down at the bottom. This is so cool. So you can see just from a monetary standpoint how your transportation is doing. Now, this mod always had transportation in it. Like you can go up here to public transportation and look at how many trips people take per week. So this is the trips per week across all of my public transport. And you can break it down into the different types. So this is like how many trips per bus, how many trips per train. So you can see actually I have more people riding the bus than taking the train. But so you have all this like level of detail I love looking at. But this is what it had before. Now, this is so cool. This was not here before. You can look at how much money each one of your transportation areas is making. So overall, this is my overall. I am making huge income from my transportation. Actually, what I want to look at is profit. This is profit. I'm making huge losses. Huge losses for my transportation system. I've actually never made a profit on mass transportation, which is normal. You usually don't in this game. It's usually a loss. But we can kind of narrow it down. If we look at our buses, our bus profit is negative 500 per week, basically. What about our train? Yeah, trains are super expensive. Trains are what's killing us down here. Almost negative $10,000 per week on trains. We're losing money on ships, which is understandable. I mean, we have so many ship pathways that don't make any sense. Just because I did them for like visual stuff. Air profit. This must be the helicopter route. We do have a helicopter route. That's losing money as well. Taxi? Do we not have any taxis? We must not have taxis. Toll booth? We're even losing money on the toll booths. How do you lose money on toll booths? Well, that's bad. We're losing money on the mail. Well, that's understandable. Anyway, so it's interesting to see all that information. If you look at my city overall, you can look at the mass transit options and you can kind of see. I mean, we'll need to develop this further, but you can see this is the line we built yesterday. So we built these new tram lines, which is new for the city. This is the other main line here. It's a train line that goes from the military base to the town area. And then we have some bus lines that go through everything. This is the helicopter line right here. The helicopter line is mainly just for visuals. It comes over here. Man, we have tons of people trying to take these helicopters. Look at, it's like a military helicopter. Is it going to take off? There it goes. Taking people to the base. U.S. Army helicopter. Look at that. So, you know, if people need to go from the base to the beach and back and forth, they can take the helicopter. Seems like a very military thing to do. V5 says you should use the people attractors to simulate the low prices in Costco. Oh, that's an idea. We could do that. Liam says the rotisserie chicken and the hot dogs are low prices. To the moon is in chat. Hey, man, saying your city population isn't big enough yet for Costco. You need more people. You already have a few stores. Liam says, are you getting a finance lesson in cities today? I think so. V5 says, I think TP at Costco is a good deal. Liam says, transportation in real life is a loss for cities. That is correct. It's like losing money on a casino. V5 says the tram line makes more money when there are people in the downtown. That's a good point as well. Liam says you're losing money on the airports. I don't think so. I think my airport's actually making money. The airport DLC you don't see in the transportation statistics because it's like separate. But see, my income... Oh, no, we are losing money because our income's $10,000 and our expenses are $18,000. But... you have to think, I mean, this brings in more tourists and stuff, which brings in more tax revenue, so that you have to factor that in as well. Yeah, this airport is great. It's like a top-tier airport. I don't even have any policies or anything. Claude says, just shut down all the fire departments and police stations and the hospitals. Well, overall, we're making tons of money. I mean, this city is the best financial city I think I've ever done in this game. Which is funny, because we've always played this city on infinite money. Because I wanted, like, I was building a military base. I was like, I don't want to have to think about the money part. So this is one of the few cities I've done with infinite money. And it's the best money city we've ever done. I mean, look at this. We're making $13,000 per week. And if you look at I can look at my bank balance. If we go to city economy, go to bank balance. Look at my bank balance. I have $6 million. So, if we had just left this as just playing normally with the money, like, we would be so rich right now. That's just crazy. Tim's in chat. Hey, Tim, how's it going? Saying, hey, gritty people. B5 says, you don't need Cooper on the beach. Charlie don't surf. Okay, so downtown, I have a few ideas, not many, but a few. I talked before about I want this to be a more modern downtown. I mean, the storyline goes that this is like this is all new construction. So this is some developer coming in saying, what would a modern looking downtown look like? You know, most downtowns we're used to in the U.S. were all built 50 to 100 years ago. And so, like, we're used to older style downtowns. This is going to be like a new, fresher take on a downtown, I feel. This is like in contrast to like my autumn themed city for New England. I tried to make that a little bit more historic feel. You know, everything's like cramped in together. There's like older type buildings. This is going to be a little bit more modern and hip. I want things a little bit more spread out, too. It's not going to be so packed in together. So to start with, I want this to be around a central plaza. And I'm going to make this square here kind of a central plaza. This is a good square because we have the tram stop right here. Look at our cute little tram stopping at the tram stop. So this is a good little central area. And I'm going to use one of my favorite new assets that came into the game, which is, if we go down here to our Parks tab, it's this one, the Old Bridge Park. And it fits almost perfectly in here. So I do have to anarchy it in to make it fit, really. But it just, like, barely fits. Okay. But I love this. Look at this beautiful lake. And it has this old historic bridge. And it's not really historic. It's just like a nice looking bridge. And I just think this is like just a beautiful park that we could have in the middle of our city. Now, I don't know if I can center this and it will still be close enough to the road where it won't give me an error. I think that's still close enough to the road. So that's not giving me an error. So I think that's going to be good. Isn't that beautiful? So a great thing, actually, I think it's not really centered. I mean, see, like the dirt is going onto the sidewalk over here. Let's move this down a little bit. Is that tree on the grass still? Yeah. Okay. That looks good. All right. That is the center of our downtown. Now, to go on near this, I was on the Steam Workshop the other day. There is a brand new asset on the Steam Workshop that looked so cool. It's a skyscraper, and I was like, I need to put this in here. It's called Salesforce Tower, Sydney. And let's pop this in here and see how this looks. That's a pretty big building. Look at that. Ooh, I think that is hip. That looks so good. All right, so this will be kind of my centerpiece, I think, for this town. It's beautiful. Is this a real building? It looks so cool. Now, I don't know if the military would allow this to be built. Because if you're at the penthouse of this building, or even if, is this like a little patio up here? Yeah, if you're sitting on this patio up here, you can pretty much see everything that's going on the military base. So if there's a spy, you can just sit up here on the patio and just take photographs with your telephoto lens about what's going on at the runways down here and what's going on at the little encampment down here at the military encampment. So, yeah, I don't know if they would allow this to be built, but it's a game. You know, it's a game. We're going to go with it. Selyang is in chat. Hey, man, welcome to the stream. Selyang says Design Candy is finally back, but inaccurate with the updates. Liam says Life Center type downtown. Lots of easy walk places and loads of public transportation. V5 says part of what makes downtowns walkable is being crammed in together so you can walk the entire thing. Well, I mean, it'll be fairly dense, you guys. Liam said Central Park. Yeah, this is my Central Park right here. Klaus says that's a huge building. I like it. Selling says some YouTubers had early access to City Skylines 2. Yeah, we talked about that. V5 says the building would have 10,000 employees. How many employees does it have? Oh, it's a unique building right now. Oh, we need to make this an actual building. Yeah, so this would be an office building, I think. So let's go ahead and use our mod here and make this a Rico building. Let's go into our Rico settings. Add local. We will make this an office building. And how many jobs did you say? 10,000. Oh, we're not going to do 10,000. We're going to do I don't want to go crazy. We're going to go 200, 100, 50, and 10. So 360 workers. There you go. 360 workers. This is gonna throw my statistics way off, but hopefully we can balance this off with some nice residential skyscrapers. Cloud says the planes are flying too close. Southing says there's some cool gas stations on the workshop based off real gas stations called Buc-ee's. I haven't seen those. V5 said modern spies use satellites, not guys with cameras on tall buildings. I think there's some spies that still use cameras. I've seen it in the movies, V5. Liam says you can just fly your drones over there too. Yeah, you could do that. I would think the military would shoot the drones down though. Okay. So, next, let's put in a hotel. Do I have hotels yet in this city? I think we put some in, didn't we? Where's the hotels tab? It's this one. Yes. So, is this the only one? Oh, yeah. Okay, so we only have this one hotel in our city so far. It's level 76 popularity, which is pretty good. It needs more shopping and more sightseeing. Why does it need more sightseeing? It's literally on the beach. It's a little lame. But 76% is pretty good. I'm not complaining. This is making a profit. Small profit. Not going to complain. So that's good. So this is our one hotel. Let's add another hotel for the downtown. And there's a downtown hotel that I think is just perfect. Which one is it? Oh, it's this one. Conference Hotel. And I'd love to have this right across from the Central Park area. Oh, we could almost center it perfectly. Yeah, so this is the kind of feeling I'm going to go for. So we're going to have our buildings here, and I'm going to give the buildings some space around the building so that they're not... So there's like some breathing room, you know, some open areas where people can walk. It'll feel like more open and spacious. All right, that looks good. All right, now we'll also need to start thinking about parking. And I believe there's some parking garages in here. Thought there was some parking garages. I swear that was like one of the new things that just got added was like a parking garage. Because we definitely need that. I just don't remember what tab it's in. Oh, here it is. It's under this tab. It's under the Other Parks tab. Okay. So here's the brand new parking garage that got added to the game. And I'm thinking we could probably put one, you know, like on the outskirts of the downtown. This seems like a pretty good spot in here. Although I might want to put the college campus here. But we'll put this here for now. So maybe one parking garage there. And maybe, probably another one. This seems like an ideal spot, like right by the main road. I'll have to anarchy this one in because it's just a little bit onto the road. Yeah, I think that fits. This, of course, comes with the different styles. So this is the style with the cool wood slats. Or we could do the just the concrete one. I think this is the concrete one over here. Yeah, this is the concrete version. So we'll use both of them. So that's cool. So now we have some parking. We'll probably need some more. Do I have any other garages downloaded? Garage. No, those are the only ones I have downloaded right now. I might download some more as we need them. Liam says the flight path should be next to downtown, not over downtown. It is next to it. I think if they fly... Aren't they flying, like, here? I feel like they're flying, like, right here, you guys. No, here's a plane. Let's follow it. Where's this going? Can I not grab this? Oh, there we go. It's taking off. Oh, no, this is leaving. No, I need a plane that's landing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they fly. Oh no, you're right. The runway is right here. Oh, is this landing? It looks like it might be landing. Hold on. Okay, let's follow this. That's not too close, Claude. What are you talking about? There's plenty of room. There's actually, it's almost like a little keyhole in between the skyscrapers. That planes could just fly right through the keyhole. You guys just stress out over the craziest things. Sullying saying YouTubers have early access. Yeah, we talked about that already. Sullying says I would have assumed you would have had early access. Yeah, I didn't get early access. I also didn't ask for it though. Not that they would have given it to me anyway, because I'm kind of a small channel. Liam says, how long did it take the U.S. to shoot down the spy balloon? Too long. V5 says the problem with weapons is we end up with a missile. I don't know what you're saying, V5. Liam says, do you have underground parking garage assets? I don't have any of the underground ones. Claude says, ground balloon if Liam was president. Liam says, if Liam was president, Claude would have no work but would stream every day by presidential decree. Claude says, that is too close. What? Liam says, you're supposed to fly 500 feet above a downtown and buildings. Well, what do you guys want me to do? This is the downtown area. I'd have to move downtown over here or something. Yeah, we'd have to move the whole downtown over to here. Yeah, we're not moving it. They're just gonna have to fly through the buildings, and that is that, you guys. Liam says, change the flight path. I can't change the flight path. I mean, that's where the runway is. Okay, what are we doing next? Oh, college. That's one of the big issues of the city right now is there's not enough colleges. We only have one college, and it's on the military base. It's kind of a rinky-dinky college. It's this building right here. It's a special one I downloaded from the Steam Workshop. It looks a little rinky-dinky, doesn't it? We need a legit college, and so we're going to use one of the more recent assets that was added to the game. This is a vanilla asset. It is the high-capacity university. Where is it? I don't even see it on here. Oh, here it is. High capacity university. So I'm thinking I'd like to keep this pretty easy access to the main road. So something like that. So I think it's a gorgeous looking asset. I usually don't use these high capacity buildings because they're very expensive. Like they hold a lot of students, but like it costs like a lot of money. What is this? $2,666 a week. Super expensive, but capacity for 10,100 students. Way more than we need. But, you know, since we are making so much money, look at it, $51,000 per week. We're making so much money, we can afford it, and it looks cool, and I've never used this asset before. I love that blue effect on the wall. Yeah, I like it. So we're going to put that in. I think we'll also use the other high-capacity stuff down here since we're building a whole high-density kind of area. Let's use all the high-capacity stuff. They all look really cool. So maybe elementary school, like right there. And high school, we could throw high school in. Maybe right there. So here's the high school build. Looking pretty sharp. High school costs almost $1,000 a week. And this is the elementary school. Also looking really cool. This costs $420 a week, and it takes 808 students. Yes, there's a pretty cool infrastructure down here. You know what? Let's put in all our other services while we're talking about services and stuff. Let's look at hospitals. Do I have a full-on hospital? We could use the high-capacity one. This is $4,000 per week. I almost don't want to put in a hospital unless I'm going to do like a whole complex. Maybe this would be a good spot for it down here. That does look really cool. Look at that. A little emergency entrance down here. Yeah, we are going to eat all of our cash today in this city. $4,000 per week. Oh my goodness. All right, yeah, so we're going to need lots of parking for this thing to work. What I think I'm going to do is build a custom parking lot. Where's my parking lot roads? Parking lot. Oh, here that is. So I'm thinking something like this. And I might move this over slightly so it's like all connected up. Okay, that looks good. And then we have a big parking lot in here. Maybe even a bigger one. Yeah, because I'd love to see, like, I mean, every hospital I've been to has just, like, massive parking. Because it's essentially like a big hotel for sick people. So they need lots of stuff. Why is this glitching like this, though? Is it because of this node is too close? Yeah, it's because of this node. So that's a pretty big parking lot. I might put some other medical buildings in here. You know, we just built that huge medical complex in my autumn town. I'm not going to build something as big as that here, but that was so much fun. And we built in all these like medical buildings around it, so it was like a whole complex. It made it feel very realistic how that all came together. All right, so let's go ahead and put these guys in. Now this one, or for the hospital, we definitely need the... Oh, where's my handicap spots? Do I not have them downloaded? I'm pretty sure I did. Parking, I do have them. Can't forget the handicap spots for a hospital. I think that's enough. I think on the other side we'll put EV parking. So we have electric vehicle parking here, handicap parking here. Just enough room to put in some of these guys. Why did these come out red? I'm getting like a glitch or something. Perfect. Let's put a few more over here. Perfect. Nice big parking lot for our hospital, and I really love that. Just on the edge of downtown. This is all coming together. Did you guys feel it? Did you feel it happening? I do. V5 says maybe use pedestrian streets in the downtown. We don't need pedestrian streets. Liam says the high school needs a McDonald's next to it. That's a good idea. Selling is talking about everyone with early access to City Skylines 2. Yeah, we talked about that earlier, man. Yeah, everybody's getting early access, but not me. I don't get it. Liam says, isn't everyone that goes to the hospital in some way handicapped? Unless you're visiting, visiting hours. B5 says people work at the hospital. Okay, so we got the hospital in. What else? Oh, we also need the morgues. The crematoriums and stuff. How about we put in this big old one here? Crematorium Memorial Park. We will put this... Put this down here, and we'll also put just a standard old crematorium over here. Maybe down here next to the parking structure. Just to get some nice coverage for these guys. What else do we have? Oh, childcare. Can't forget about childcare. We need to make sure that gets in here. Ooh, let's put this centrally located so it covers everything. We'll stick it in probably right down here. Let's also get in an elder care facility. Make sure this also covers everything. And then let's also put in a gym. Let's put it next to the high school, which is over here. Oh, it's almost a perfect fit. Nice. Okay. All right, so let's move on to fire department. We got lots of fire department options. We could use the high capacity one. Why not? We're using high capacity everything over here. So high capacity fire department, probably stick it in right there. That is looking fancy. Almost 2,000 bucks per week. This is killing me. We're going to have it send out the large fire engine, of course. For this, we got to tell it to send out the regular ambulance. This one will send it the luxury hearse. Make this send out the luxury hearse. All right. So that's firefighter stuff done. Don't need disaster services. Yeah, no, that's all good. Let's move on to police stations. We also have lots of police station options. Do we have the intelligence agency anywhere in here? I would love to use that. I thought we actually used it, though. No, we haven't used it in this city. Yeah, I love this one. This is how many cars? No, but we need to use the high capacity one because we used high capacity everything else. Where is it? High capacity police headquarters. Well, this is actually quite small. 40 cop cars. Yeah, we'll put it right there. Looking really nice. Now, when we're talking about police, we also have the banking tab. And, of course, we got to use the skyscraper bank because this is downtown. This is feeling good to me right here. Put in the skyscraper bank. It's a little smaller than the Salesforce Tower, but that's okay. And has 21 cash vans, which is great. So look at that building. Okay, so for services, I think we're good. And we already have mass transit. Ooh, post office. We need post office stuff. Can't forget about that. Let's make sure we get a postal sorting facility over here. We're going to have it near this exit over here. And then let's put in our post office. This should be right by Central Park, I feel, somewhere. We're going to put it over here next to the school. So we got a little teeny post office right here. That's good. Have I used flags? Why does this say it's unused? I swear I've used flags in this city. But we'll put a nice American flag right outside the post office. All right, what are you guys thinking so far? V5 says, strangely, I've never had an alert that there was a dead person in any hospital in City Skylines. I wonder if that's possible. Yeah, I would say that the hospital simulation is the weakest aspect of this game. It just doesn't make any sense how they designed the whole thing. People only go to the hospital because of like pollution. That's like the only reason they get sick. So there isn't a very robust, like, people normally get sick from like illnesses and pandemics, and like none of that is in this game. Oh, this is not having water either. All the planes are flying straight through the city. Oh my goodness. All right, let's look at some of the other skyscrapers I have, because I've downloaded a bunch of them, which we're going to use here. And so I want to start by focusing on office buildings. So let's go and look at my office buildings. We're going to go take out... Oh, I actually don't have that many. Okay, mid-rise condo. Oh, this is a teeny tiny condo. We're going to have to get some more office buildings, I think. Okay, what is this one? Oh, this is cool looking. Look at this guy. So I feel like this would definitely be downtown or, you know, around the Central Park. How cool does that look? Ooh, that is a cool look right there. Yeah, this is called at Mobile. I don't know what that means. 27 workers, that seems very low. Let's beef that up. We're going to say 100, 100. So 260 workers is what we'll say. This is just another gorgeous looking skyscraper. Maybe this one would look good right here. Right next to the school. That also looks really cool. This has 100 workers. We'll leave it like that for now. Yeah, I'm liking that. And that's all I have for office buildings. Oh my goodness, I'll have to download some more. But we put in a lot of new workers. Surprisingly, it hasn't dropped my demand down at all. Which is surprising. I mean, we've added so many new workers to this city. What is going on here? Unemployment is pretty high. I guess I just need more office buildings. Cloud says you need McD's, then Wendy's, then Culver's. Liam says, do you have the disaster response? Yeah, we have that in the city already. V5 says the intelligence agency should be on base. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll save that to be on base. I think that's a good point. Beam says, do you have embassies? That's a pretty good idea. V5 says embassies are usually not downtown. Many nation wants them on large parcels of land. Downtown needs more offices. Okay, yeah, I'll have to download some more office buildings and stuff. Some more skyscrapers. Let's look at commercial. Because we do have demand for... Actually, we have the most demand for commercial right now. So let's go look at my commercial buildings. High-density commercial. We also have commercial wall-to-wall, which might work well as well. High-density commercial. Oh, I don't have anything downloaded. What about residential? I have a bunch of residential downloaded. How tall are these? Let's throw some of these. See, these are not that tall. These are like kind of smaller buildings, but let's just kind of put some of these in here to see what they would look like. This one's a little bit taller. Yeah, and these guys are much smaller. All right. What we can always do is throw in some eco buildings. Eco high density. There is some very tall of these eco high density buildings. This is an example. So these are residential. Wait, isn't there eco office? Oh, IT cluster. Okay, let's throw in this one because this one looks cool too. Yeah, these eco buildings all look just fantastic. We'll throw that one in. How about this one? Maybe that one looks good over here. How about... Oh, that's a nice looking one. This is one of my favorites. Just like it has like grass growing on the side, which I don't know if that's very realistic, but it just looks cool. It's like this semicircle building. Okay, but I want to look at the IT cluster ones. So, where is the IT cluster? Yeah, this one has some nice big office buildings. Now, the problem with the IT cluster is it actually doesn't give you very many jobs. The buildings do look pretty cool, though. I thought there was one more. Did I put this one in yet? I don't think so. This one always looks pretty cool. This would be cool looking onto the Central Park. And this is one we need. All right, I'm going to put this one next to the Salesforce Tower. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so we're kind of having a nice, kind of unique looking skyline. I think we need some other tall buildings. Oh, you know what I forgot? How did I forget this? There was a whole content creator pack with skyscrapers in it. We haven't even looked at those. Hold on. Where is that? It's under unique buildings. Ooh, what is this? I forgot about this one. International Trade Building. This is part of the financial DLC. Maybe we'll put this over here. That is a gorgeous looking building. Oh my goodness. Wow, just adding this building really evens out the skyline because now we have these two big buildings on kind of either end of the downtown. So International Trade Building. Maybe we could make this like a little financial sector right here because of that building. All right, so that's pretty cool. What is this? Oh, treasure hunt buildings. Landmarks. Anything we need to use there? No. No, I want the content creator pack buildings, which are these ones. Yeah, all of these big skyscrapers. I completely forgot about these. What is wrong with me? Oh, this building is just gorgeous. This came from the Korean content creator pack. This is actually too big to fit in any of my areas. You know what I'm going to do? We're going to break the grid. We're going to delete this road here because this building is so nice looking. We're going to put it at the end of this street here. Yeah, this is from the Korean pack. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that sweet? We're going to center this on that road here. It's not quite centered yet. Ooh, that looks so cool. Straight down this road into this big mega building. I love it. Ooh. V5 says use the Mall of Moderation. I'll take a look at that. Liam says, Zach said, hold my Perrier. Selling says, you're not understanding that some get early access at different times throughout development. They're not getting it at the same time. Yeah, we talked about that earlier, Selyang. V5 says, I don't think anybody with under 5,000 subscribers got early access. Okay, Mall of Moderation. Yeah, that's kind of small. I don't know if I want to use that. I want to get these skyscrapers in first. Okay, this is from Germany. Nice, a big skyscraper. Throw that in right there. Ooh, another giant one. This is the Six Rivers Center from good old USA. So maybe this would look good over here. We're already starting to run out of slots. Yeah, I'm feeling like it looks the best like over here. Kind of at the edge of the downtown. This is not a bad spot for it because there is a tram stop right in front of this big building. So I know it's kind of on the edge of downtown, but I think they might actually like it here. And it does look really cool from the freeway. So yeah, I like that. Pretty cool placement. Yeah, that looks good. This was, what was that? One Embarcadero from the USA. Ooh, yeah, that looks great. I'm trying to use more modern looking buildings. This is one from Japan. Yeah, this might fit well, like nice right there, right next to Central Park. Yeah. Okay, that. Yeah, it's looking pretty nice. Looks a little different than it looks like in its image. Does this come with different colors? It does come with different colors. Oh, no way. I kind of like that reddish color. Just to make it stand out a little bit. That's so cool. Some of these come with different colors. Does this come with a different color? It does. Yeah, I like that little bit more concrete look. All right, what else are we, I mean, I'm not going to use all of these, but I'm just seeing what else we got. Have a nice round one. This is a little too large, I think. Although right here would be a good spot for it, except we'd have to move this other building. So this one's from Australia. Oh, that does look good right there. All right, let's move this right to here. All right, so already this is getting pretty crowded looking. I don't know if we're going to put any too much more in here. In terms of skyscrapers. Because again, I don't want this to feel like packed. And we need to put in lots of parking and some other, like I want to put other just residential buildings and stuff. I have some more more like condo type buildings. Like if we go to just high density residential. Like, where did those go? These ones. Have I used these already? No, they're unused. I've used these in other cities. Oh, these are very small. I thought these were bigger. Or maybe they just seem small because they're dwarfed by the giant buildings. But I would figure like something like this. There'd be like... This would be like the type of condos you would see around here. So you could have like complexes like this. And just slide them right next to each other. Go slide these down a little bit so they're a little bit lined up a little bit better. Yeah, I don't know if that makes sense. You would definitely want the windows all facing the beach. So it maybe makes more sense to have something like that. Maybe I'll give a little bit more room here. And we could throw like a pool in the back or something like that. Anyway, we'll do some more stuff with like a little bit smaller condos, I think. But yeah, I wanted to give kind of the basic guideline today of how that downtown is going to look. But yeah, so we can take a couple of different looks from different angles, and oh, it just feels so right. Do you guys kind of see the approach that I was talking about? Like a modern, new downtown. Like some developers came in and they got this plot of land and they said, let's just build an awesome downtown. This is it. The other thing that's going to be challenging with this is I'm going to have to balance this out and make sure there's enough residential and office and commercial. And I'll probably take, a lot of these are still unique buildings. Like, yeah, like this is just a unique building. So what I'll do is I'll turn some of these into a residential. I'll turn more of these into office buildings because we need more jobs. And I'll just try to balance everything out. So it's like, from like every angle, this is just looking sweet. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Coming down this way. Yeah, the only thing that's giving you guys a heart attack is the plane landing. But I don't think it's that bad. Okay, we got another plane coming in. Let's look at the plane again. Here's a plane coming into land. Does this seem too scary for you guys? It's flying in, flying in. Plenty of clearance. No issues. I think this is just wonderful. Is that a problem? I didn't think so. Liam says Zach changes the colors to all the same color. B5 says the round building reminds me of a building in old Detroit. Can't remember the name, but it's basically a bunch of cylinders. Liam says it's the GM building. Greg is in chat. Hey Greg, how's it going? Greg says, how's the training coming? That's the GM headquarters building. B5 says, I think that might be it. Liam says, Greg, the training's going good. I finished the first module. B5 says, in real life, they would just modify the angle on the flight path. Greg says, is this a college degree you're going after? Okay, so I think that's going to be it for the stream for today. Again, I'm going to be transitioning to doing a little bit more Minecraft streams in City Skylines. You know, I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped for City Skylines 2. I come on here to City Skylines 1 and I'm like, ugh, I don't even want to load it up. I just want City Skylines 2 already. So, yeah. But soon enough, City Skylines 2 will be here for all of the rest of us normal people. But that's it for me. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, V5. Thank you, Liam. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Claude. Thank you, Selyang. Thank you, everybody who stopped by the stream. I hope you guys have a great week ahead. And everybody remember, no matter what is going on in your life, to always do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach signing off.